Welcome back, design enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of antique furniture with a farmhouse twist, specifically, the stunning aged look in green. Whether you're a vintage lover or a modern farmhouse admirer, this style brings character, history, and a touch of nature into your home. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It helps our community grow. Drop a comment below telling us your favorite antique furniture piece. Let's get started. Antique furniture carries stories of the past, each scratch and dent whispering secrets of bygone eras. When paired with a farmhouse aesthetic, these pieces become more than just functional, they become conversation starters. The charm lies in their imperfections, the handcrafted details, and the rich patina that modern furniture simply can't replicate. Imagine a vintage green cabinet standing proudly in your dining room, exuding warmth and nostalgia. That's the magic we're exploring today. color of renewal, nature, and tranquility. In antique furniture, a muted or aged green hue evokes a sense of history while keeping the space fresh and inviting. Whether it's sage, olive, or forest green, this shade complements farmhouse decor beautifully. It pairs effortlessly with natural wood tones, wrought iron accents, and soft textiles, creating a harmonious balance between rustic and refined. Green antique furniture doesn't just fill a room, it transforms it. Farmhouse style is all about warmth, simplicity, and authenticity. When you introduce antique green furniture into this setting, you bridge the gap between old-world charm and contemporary comfort. Think of a distressed green hutch filled with heirloom dishes or an aged console table adorned with fresh flowers. The juxtaposition of weathered finishes and lush greenery creates a space that feels both lived in and luxurious. It's a design choice that never goes out of style. Scouring flea markets, estate sales, and antique shops is part of the adventure. Look for solid wood pieces with intricate carvings or chippy paint. These are prime candidates for a farmhouse refresh. Online marketplaces like Etsy and Facebook Marketplace also offer hidden gems. Don't shy away from pieces that need love. Sometimes, the most broken-looking furniture becomes the star of your home after a little TLC. If you can't find the perfect antique green piece, why not make one? Chalk paint in muted greens, followed by strategic sanding and waxing, can give new furniture an instant vintage vibe. Distressing edges, adding crackle medium, or even applying a dark glaze can enhance the aged effect. The key is layering techniques to mimic natural wear. Remember, imperfections are what make antique furniture so captivating. Once you have your statement piece, styling is everything. Pair a green antique dresser with a vintage mirror and brass candlesticks for a bedroom focal point. In the living room, a moss green bookshelf stacked with leather-bound books and ceramic vases adds depth. Layer textures like linen, jute, and aged metals to enhance the farmhouse feel. The goal? Let the furniture shine while everything else complements its story. A common misconception is that antique furniture must dominate the room. Instead, try blending it with modern elements for a balanced look. A sleek glass coffee table beside a green antique armchair creates contrast. Contemporary art hung above an aged green buffet keeps the space fresh. This fusion of styles ensures your home feels curated, not stuck in time. isn't just about age, it's about character. Faded paint, worn edges, and gentle discoloration tell a story. Instead of hiding these flaws, highlight them. A lightly waxed green cabinet with visible brushstrokes feels more authentic than a flawless reproduction. This philosophy aligns perfectly with farmhouse decor, where authenticity reigns supreme. Every room can benefit from a touch of antique green. In the kitchen, an aged hutch stores dishes beautifully. A green writing desk adds sophistication to a home office. Even bathrooms can feature small vintage cabinets for storage. The versatility of this style means you can incorporate it anywhere, just adjust the scale and function to fit the space. Choosing antique furniture isn't just stylish, it's sustainable. By repurposing old pieces, you reduce waste and support craftsmanship over mass production. A green antique side table is more than decor, it's a statement against disposable culture. In a world of fast furniture, investing in timeless pieces is both eco-conscious and economically smart. There's something deeply sentimental about antique furniture, especially when it carries a soft green hue. Perhaps it reminds you of your grandmother's kitchen or a countryside cottage you once visited. Unlike mass-produced furniture, these pieces evoke memories and emotions. A faded green rocking chair in a nursery or an old apothecary cabinet in the hallway adds soul to your home. This emotional connection is what makes antique decor so special. To let your green antique furniture truly stand out, pair it with a neutral backdrop. Creamy whites, warm beiges, and soft grays create a calming contrast that highlights the richness of the green. Imagine a sage green antique dresser against a white shiplap wall, timeless and elegant. Neutral textiles like linen curtains or a jute rug will keep the focus on your statement piece while maintaining a cozy farmhouse feel. Don't overlook the details. Swapping out modern knobs and pulls for vintage brass, iron, or porcelain hardware can elevate your green antique furniture. Flea markets often have bins of old drawer pulls and hinges that add authenticity. A set of tarnished brass handles on a moss green cabinet can make it look like a true heirloom. These small touches contribute to the overall aged aesthetic. the right lighting can make your antique furniture glow. A wrought iron chandelier above a green farmhouse table casts a warm, inviting light. For smaller pieces, try placing a vintage-inspired lamp with a linen shade nearby. Soft, warm-toned bulbs enhance the aged look, making the green tones appear even richer. Lighting isn't just functional, it's part of the storytelling. Since green is nature's color, adding real or faux botanicals enhances the organic feel. A trailing ivy on an antique green bookshelf or a dried eucalyptus bundle in a vintage pitcher brings life to the piece. The combination of aged wood and fresh greenery creates a beautiful balance between old and new, much like the farmhouse style itself. Texture is key in farmhouse decor, and it's especially important when styling antique pieces. Layer a chunky knit throw over a green bench, or drape a burlap runner across an aged console table. Woven baskets, rough-hewn wood bowls, and hammered metal accents add depth. The more tactile elements you incorporate, the more inviting the space becomes. Not every piece of furniture needs to be antique. Sometimes, one standout item is enough. A grand green armoire in a bedroom or an oversized farmhouse hutch in the dining room can anchor the entire room. Let this piece command attention while keeping other furnishings simple. This approach ensures your antique furniture remains the star of the show. Trends come and go, but green, especially in antique and farmhouse styles, has enduring appeal. From Victorian parlors to French country kitchens, green has always been a beloved choice for its versatility and soothing effect. By choosing antique green furniture, you're investing in a look that will stay stylish for decades, making it a smart design decision. Make your antique furniture truly yours by adding personal touches. Line the drawers with vintage floral paper, stencil a family monogram on a cabinet door, or display cherished heirlooms on its shelves. These small customizations turn a beautiful piece into a meaningful one, ensuring it fits seamlessly into your home's story. While the worn look is part of the charm, you still want your furniture to last. Dust regularly with a soft cloth, avoid harsh chemicals, and use furniture wax to protect the finish. If the piece is very old, consider consulting a restoration expert for delicate repairs. Proper care ensures your antique green furniture remains a treasure for years to come. Don't be afraid to layer multiple green tones in one space. A deep emerald side table paired with a muted sage cabinet creates depth and interest. The key is to vary the shades while keeping the undertones consistent. Stick with warm olive greens or cool minty hues for cohesion. This layering technique adds richness without overwhelming the room. furniture pieces draw inspiration from European designs, French provincial buffets, English cottage dressers, or Italian Renaissance cabinets. Studying these styles can help you curate a more authentic farmhouse look. Look for curved legs, hand-painted details, and ornate carvings to bring a touch of old-world charm into your home. Even in compact homes, antique green pieces can shine. A petite writing desk in the corner of a living room or a narrow hall tree with green accents adds character without taking up too much space. The key is choosing pieces with slim profiles and multifunctional uses, like a drop-leaf table or a storage bench. As sustainability becomes increasingly important, antique furniture will only grow in popularity. The farmhouse trend may evolve, but the love for well-crafted, storied pieces will remain. By incorporating antique green furniture now, you're future-proofing your decor while honoring timeless design principles. And there you have it, the beauty of antique furniture with a farmhouse-aged look in green. Whether you're restoring a flea market find or styling a cherished heirloom, these pieces bring history, warmth, and sophistication into your home. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our design inspiration. Let us know in the comments, what's your dream antique green piece? Until next time, happy decorating!